What's going on? I'm Beck Dean. I am the fat loss expert for men in finance and high level executives. This is a free training on your current situation. So let's start at the paradox, the assets versus the liability. If we take a check and a look at your balance sheet, on paper, you might be winning. Title, comp, package, trust. You're managing everything for everyone else. But personally, you're probably in the red. The portfolio manager letting his own biological asset depreciate to zero. And listen, I've been doing this a little bit. I've even done it myself. I already know the drill. I don't think you're lazy. You're probably grinding. You're successful in your outside of fitness lifestyle. But you eating a lukewarm sweet green salad at 6 p.m., wondering why you feel like trash, that is not the right move. And you definitely feel like it is. But without the carbs, the proteins, the micronutrients, whatever it might be, this is not going to work. And you're so successful in other portions of your lifestyle that you feel like you're supposed to be in your prime. So you're definitely in one of these five positions, if not all of them. Your calendar is the boss. This is the volatility trap. You run on caffeine to wake up and adrenaline to close. Then by 3 p.m., you're hitting a wall so hard, your edge is dulling, and your energy is dropping day to day. And the spillover effect at night and morning is even worse. Now, the safe suit. You have a suit that was tailored that you looked great in. Now you're looking in the mirror and it doesn't fit so well. It might be cutting off some circulation, but you're just wearing one that doesn't show what's under the shirt. Now, the imposter physique. This is when you're winning the game, but losing the signal. You might be checking out the hungry 28-year-old analyst and you feel something you hate. It's not fear, it's not envy. You don't want to be these guys, but it's incongruence because you know that there's room for growth towards your personal achievement in your own life. Now, this relates back to the guilt loop. Why haven't you actually done that? Because when you think about training, you might feel guilty. You think it's selfish to take an hour for yourself when you should be billing hours, you should be at work more, you should be on your phone texting the clientele, but you should just be with your kids. And you should be present as a father and as a man. What does the flip side of this even look like? This is the state that you need to be in, the cognitive alpha. Imagine you can finally wake up with that natural horsepower. You almost want to kick your feet up out of bed and get straight to the door. No alarm, no brain fog in meetings or throughout the day. You walk into the boardroom and you can finally command physical respect, not just as every other man, but as a high level executive and even better. Imagine if that energy extended the day. Sharp at 6 p.m., still good at work, able to leave, come home, be present at 8 p.m. with your children, with your wife, cooking a meal, wrestling with your kids, chasing them in the yard. That's not going to come from motivation. It will come from optimizing what you already have. Now, here's what I want you to understand. This is not going to be about vanity. It is literally your fiduciary duty. And any prejudice you have in your mind has to go out the window because the best return that you can give your wife and kids will not always be more money. It's a father who isn't asleep on the couch all weekend. It's a father who isn't asleep every day after work. And I don't necessarily mean physically. I mean mentally present, spending time with the ones he loves, making them feel appreciated, because that's what you're going to look back on and feel importance about. How do we even get there? You think you need to wait for work to slow down, but we know work never slows down. You're just going to get closer to burnout. And the problem isn't your discipline, it has never been your discipline. It's that you're running a static strategy, something that influencers, bodybuilders, everyday kids, or in a new job use to actually get to their fitness goals. They can meal prep and plan things out ahead of time. They can spend hours in the gym. They can eat like bodybuilders, but you can't do that in a volatile market. You have client dinners, you have busy weekends, you have stressful weeks. This will not be sustainable. So, what can we do about it? This is the mechanism that I have built called the Adaptive Performance Operating System, designed to hedge against volatility, not directly to fight it head on. Now, this mechanism rests on three levers. Lever one is the time arbitrage. We don't need an hour. We trade liquidity. If you have a hotel room, 20-minute protocol. If you're at home, we push even harder with body weight workouts and we really dial in the nutrition that's going to get you the outcome that you want. We don't miss, we just hedge and we work with what we already have in place. Lever two is the expense management. If you're dining out all the time, I don't ban steakhouses, and neither should you. If there's a Cava, if there's a Chipotle, if there's a poke bowl place that you love, I teach you how to order the ribeye and the scotch without blowing up the P&L. You don't have to let go of what you love to finally see progress in the fitness world. Lever 3 is the Friday rebalance. You know, if there's no metrics, you can't predict what comes next. So every Friday, we rebalance. Average fasted weight in the morning, waist measurements every single Friday, progress pictures every single Friday. Deal week, we lower the load. Light week, we push hard. Your body is finally managed like a portfolio, and I am the manager. But how would I even know that this works for guys like you? I don't know. Take Michael, VP in private equity. He was 30 pounds overweight. Brain fog was absolutely killing him every single day. Didn't want to come home and crash out on the couch, so he was fed up. But then when we had the call, he told me I can't commit because my schedule is absolute chaos. Now, here's what we did with the implementation so that chaos didn't wreck his life even more trying to get fit. We didn't add more to his plate. We didn't take away anything from his plate. What we did is fix. What we did is optimize. We use a 20-minute hotel protocol, 3 to 4 sessions, 20, 30 minutes times a week with higher output levels as opposed to 90 minutes wasted in the gym with zero progress seen. Now, the ROI is a metric that everyone says is the only one that matters. So if you really care, 8 weeks later, he was down 18 pounds. Sure, that's great. He looked amazing. He felt confident. He saw a change in his body. But what was the real ROI? When he told me, I come home at 6 p.m. energized to interact with my family. I am physically and mentally present as a father, and I'm even more authoritative and respectful in the workplace. But what about me? Because I'm not a cheerleader and I don't act as a motivator. I am the chief health officer. So you've been outsourcing the taxes, the loans, the schedules, every single thing that you can, you've been delegating. But why does your physical fitness always come last? It's time to make the decision to actually outsource your own physiology. So here's the offer. The performance audit I open every single week for a few spots. We look at your biological balance sheet, stress, travel, sleep, energy levels, digestion, hormones, whatever it might be. If there is an upside, if I believe there's an ROI, I can get you the results. I will build a roadmap and offer you an opportunity to work with me. If I don't think that you can get the ROI of the investment and I can't help you, I'm knowledgeable and not bent hurt enough, I will tell you that I can't get you there. So let's see if the portfolio is a fit. Click below, book your performance audit. But before you go, every single person that I've shown you today was in your exact same position and then was able to schedule a call. Schedule a call today and you'll actually get what's holding your body back right now, how to fix it without more decision fatigue with no guesswork. And then I'll actually give you the system that you need to lose fat, regain energy, or maybe even build some muscle, do a little body recomp, whatever it is exactly that you need in your life. And then a clear plan that you can follow, whether we decide to work together or not. Now, I can tell you every single person that books a call with us leaves in a better place than they were in previously. So what are you waiting for? Book a call below.